and you're like, this is what you wanted me to feel like, and you're succeeding on them. Do you not get that? The only way you will lose completely from that... Oh, no. Do we get this? Do we get lucky? Do we get lucky? Do we? It's huge if we do. Nope. I'm waste a pallet. That's really unlucky. Alright, well, I guess his ability now. Maybe. If you don't follow me, I can heal, and he won't get anything for it. He broke that door back there. Okay, maybe not the worst, but we did waste a pallet, but I really didn't want him to hit me. So the only way you lose if it is if it's a sadomasochist. And a sadomasochist, you can't really win because they are sadistic, so they'll be horrible, but they want you to be horrible back to them. Because they're a masochist as well, you see. Them people you can't really win, yeah. So if you knew you were dealing with a sadomasochist, the best thing is to not say anything. But if you're just dealing with a sadist, then yes, you making them feel bad won't make them feel good, you see? I think the best thing, like, this is kind of like what I am, right, really. If someone's trying to be toxic, and I can feel that they, you know, they have very toxic motives, I will try and make them feel the way they wanted me to feel. That's what I do. Or at least aim for. Nice. But you can do whatever, you know. It's your life, it's your mind. If you want, you know, toxic people who are trying to annoy you or make you feel bad, if you want to just ignore them, then do that, you know. Do whatever you want. Ideally, you don't want it to affect you, though. Which is easier said than done, because some of these people's lives revolve around being that way. So they've mastered it, because like their whole life, their experience of life, is trying to just get really good at being horrible to people, right? Oh shit! I didn't realize that was so close. We're fine though. So yeah, ideally, you want it not to affect you, and then once it doesn't affect you, then you can decide how you want to deal with them people, right? Yeah, I'm not just talking about teabagging. I'm just talking about motive. Like, if you can see a motive in someone, is toxic, and they're not, you know, they're doing it because they want to cause upset. They want to make your day feel worse or whatever, right? Then from that, you try to not make that have impact, and throughout your life, you get better at that. But then it's up to you to decide how you deal with it, right? So how do you just, once it doesn't really do anything, how do you deal with it? Do you just allow them to, you know, get away with it, or, you know, then it's on you, innit? But ideally, yes, you don't want it to impact you. You don't want it to have power over you, right? Ba-da-dum-da-da-dum. What do you think about my David outfit? What would you give it out of 10? Crazy Microwave, if you're saying that to me, it's not that deep. No, it isn't. I'm just massively overanalyzing it. It's not deep at all. I barely give it like a second thought. I just know someone's being asked to me, I'm going to be an ass to them. That's it. I'm just completely breaking it down. Wait, what was that? Oh. We've got a window there. Oh, she's gonna go down. Maybe it's best letting her go down, though. Because if I get hit, he might be able to go into his power, and I don't want that. Well, this has got it. Oh, he might be able to go into it, actually, with the blood. That was a bit stupid. You never know, he might have fallen for it, but... Nah, a bit obvious. It's like, I've had a blood enough. I've had a blood enough, Jake. David, not Jake. Why did I say Jake? Your take on the matter is going to be different because you stream and have to tolerate toxic people in order to do your job. Totally respect. I personally wouldn't want to deal with people like that. Oh, yeah, I have to deal with proper fucking losers, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you have to deal with proper, like, complete bottom of the barrel losers. But I mean, they harden you, right? They do thicken your skin. Ironically, these people who are that way, if they had even like 10% of what, you know, some of us get, they wouldn't be able to fucking handle it. That's the irony of it all. But yeah, it is one negative. There's many, many positives to being a streamer, but that is definitely a negative. I think there's always negatives to something, right? Like even being like a pro footballer, right? There is negatives, like you are potentially hurting your health, aren't you, in the long run? Making your heart grow too big, right? And become less stable. You can get a lot of heart attacks and stuff with football. So that's a negative. You are, you know, putting your health at risk from overworking. Positive and negatives. I do poor wheel arch, yeah. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you noticing. Ooh, that was really, really fast charge up. But it's kind of thickened my skin. And also the thing with me is if I think someone's a bit of a loser, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, etc., it doesn't really affect me. Do you get what I mean? Because they're a loser, right? They're fucking bottom of the barrel. Like, why would I care, right? So I do get that kind of shield because of that way of thinking. And I've always felt like that as well. I heal myself, I'm David. You don't touch me. No, 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 no. No, no. Don't touch me. You are a loser. I don't know, man. But these people who negatively obsess and hate watch people and have discords and things like this around them, I don't think you're winning at life. I think that's fair to say. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this guy. Like, you need to... I've said this before, and it is really good advice, and obviously, you know, then people can take it or leave it. Working on yourself, focusing on your own life. Because I'm assuming that's why they do it, because they're not too happy with their own life, right? But focus on your own life and finding your own path, because we only have one life, man. Like, why would you... Think about it. Why would you spend loads and loads of hours, hundreds of hours, thousands of hours, whatever they do, obsessing negatively over something you don't like, when you could be learning a new skill? You could be doing so much shit. So, it just seems... It seems very strange to me that people do that. If I don't like something, I don't watch it. No thanks if you don't vibe with your stream and the content you don't hear, watch them, you don't have time for that. It's weird, right? Like, why would you do that? And I have a feeling it just brings like this massive negative circle around them too. Like, they're thinking negative, they're making friends with people who are negative. Like, it just seems like such a self-destructive thing, which I think all these people who do that, they'll realize when they're older. Whoops. Why did I do that? There might be documentaries on it where they were like, you know, in the 2020s, they were a big fad of this thing called hate watching. And, you know, they say like, we'll interview them 20 years later. Oh yeah, I was part of one of these discords. And yeah, I'd do it for like day in, day out on this Discord, just hate watching. I mean, if you can juggle that with being productive and doing something, I guess whatever. It just seems very self-destructive to me. It seems really, really self-destructive. We've always liked drama, and you know, seeing some drama here and there, and a bit of tea and whatever, right? What people say. That's kind of normal, but I'm talking about the obsessive, just like, day in, day out, obsessively hating, obsessively watching someone you don't enjoy. Do you know what I mean? Very strange. And I do think when they get older, they will realize it. I can't imagine them like 20 years from now being like, oh yeah, that 5 years I spent day in, day out watching something I dislike. I got a lot out of that. I got a lot out of that. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I guess we'll see. Maybe I'm